Hi, my name's Helen. I'm going to be starting off your warm-up with you today. Okay, things that you will need. A nice drink of water to sip as you go along. A towel to mop your brow, and maybe a chair for some support if required. And a nice safe space to exercise today. Okay, let's get started. So, using the chair for support, feet are hip width apart, shoulders away from ears, chest lifting, tummies in tight. Start by peeling those feet up off the floor. Smile because it sends the right messages. Remember, a warm-up is about getting warm through those bones and getting ready for the exercise that's coming. So we don't want you to be out of breath. Just get in a little bit warmer. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet to a stop. We're going to start mobilising through the shoulders. So mopping your brow. See how it feels. If it feels good, you can make it a little bit bigger. If you don't feel so good, then just keep it small. Make sure those shoulders go from front to back. Nice. Start marching again. Off you go. A little bit of breaststroke this time. So return to doing the big slice. Picture a big slice of pizza. 3, 2. Remember, you work within your body and your range of movement. 1 more, and back to a march. You can make this marching a little bit bigger if you want to. If you're feeling good, do more. If you're not feeling so good, do less. I've released my hand from the chair now because I'm feeling good. Smile. Picking those knees up a little bit more, driving those elbows back. Good. Feeling warmer, I hope. Let's try some heel digs this time. Hands on hips, heels are going out in front. Toes to nose. Toes to nose. If you feel good, then you can add in some bicep curls. So as the heel goes forward, you squeeze the ball of the biceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to a march. Make sure those feet are hip width apart. You're still lifting through the chest and shoulders away from your ears. Toe taps. Tap it. Tap it. Opposite arm. Opposite foot. Brilliant. 3, 2, and 1. Back to a march. You should be feeling warmer now. It's a lovely day here, so I am getting very, very warm. Remember, you can do this inside or outside. It's always good to make the most of the weather. Side taps to finish. Hands on your hips. Tap it. And bring it back in. Make sure there's a little bit of space between your feet when you're bringing it in. Lovely. And back to march. I hope you're nice and warm.
So we're going to make it a little bit bigger again. So we're going to start off with a knee tap. So we bring the knees up a little bit higher. Hand can tap towards the knee. If you want to work a bit harder, lift the hands a little bit higher for me. You got 4 more of these. And we're back into a march. So we're marching. We're going to go to the side, back into our side taps. And we tap to the side, side, side. Good. Lifting the arms with it. You can go both arms if you want to. And because we're trying to raise the heart rate, if you can, a little bit bigger. So we want you breathing deeper. We want you working where you could still hold a breathy conversation. You've just got 4 more of these. And we're back into a march. We're making the march bigger each time we get to it, so that you are feeling warmer by the end of this section. Lovely. Keep going. You've got 3, 2, 1. We step and we curl the heel to the bottom. We're going to reach and pull the arms just nice and steady back towards your hips. Nice even rock. Again, to make it more difficult, the arms are going to go that little bit higher. Well done. Last few of these. So 4 more. And 3. You've got 2. And we're back to a march. Well done. We're going back up to our knee lift. So the knee's coming up in front. We're making it bigger. Hands are going up towards the ceiling. So it's a nice big stretch up. Knees as high as you can manage as well. Keep going like this. Just a few more to do. 4 more. 3, 2, and we're marching. Lovely. So as big as you can manage with a march. We're taking it to the side with a side step. We step and back. So you can keep it small if you need to catch your breath, but really we want to be lifting our heart rate a little bit so we can take it bigger. We can add arms. Remember, you're working to your level. It's to a level where you can hold a breathy conversation. Feel your heart rate is lifting and you're feeling a little bit warmer, okay? Keep going. So if you need to take it bigger, you can. The bigger step, bigger arms, or you can bring it down if you need to, or leave the arms out. You've got 4, 3, and 2, and we're back into a march. Nice big march, arms are pumping. You're doing really well. We've got 1 more to do. This time we're going to be tapping your toe behind you. So we tap the toe, so it looks like this. Arms are going to reach in front as the foot goes back. So we're reaching up, tapping the toe. Lovely. Keep going. Remember to work harder. Hands are going higher. Nearly done. 8, 7, 6 more. Last 4, 3, 2, and we're marching. Well done.
Okay, you should be feeling a little bit warmer now, so we're going to add in some dynamic stretches. So I want you to just take your feet a little bit wider than hip width, and then we're reaching forward, alternate arms. So keep your toes on the floor, lift the heels, and really stretch across. So you're stretching to that upper back, to the side of your body. And then keeping the hips to the front, we're just going to reach round to the sides. So it's just a small rotation on the back. Well done. So reaching round. Right, so back to the front now. We're reaching forward for 4 forward. 4 on the rotation. Keep those hips forward, remember. And then see if we can add some arms up above. If you get breathless, keep the arms lower. Okay, we'll do 4 more. 4 to the front. Stretching across. Feel those muscles stretching. Round to the sides. And then last 4 up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, back to our march again. Well done. Right, we're going to just tap the heels to the front now. So you can toe tap, heel tap. There we are. So then we're going to scoop the floor, reaching forward. So we're stretching out those legs. Keep going. Keep stretching, going lower if you can. Keep that chest lifted, head lifted. Tummy muscles pulled in. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the march again. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to go into do some upper body stretches now, just to complete the warm-up. So from here now, I just want you to take your arms forward, keeping them to shoulder height, stretching forward. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see, keeping those. You can bring the knees up a little higher, keeping that heart rate up. Well done. Hold it there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we drop those arms down. Well done. And back to that marching again. Okay, we're just going to do a stretch now for the chest muscles. So we're just going to stretch the arms forward. So as if you're swimming along. So swimming with those arms, swimming along. Well done. And then taking the arms behind the back, and we can bring up some heels as well at the same time. So just put your hands in your lower back if you want it quite easy. If you prefer, you can take the arms a little bit further. Hold it there. Well done. If you find this is difficult for the legs, just keep marching. Go another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're marching again. Excellent. So you've completed the warm-up now. Well done. Grab yourself a drink and then be back, and we're ready then for the main part of the exercise.
We're going to take it into half star. So taking our feet side to side, pointing our toe, and we're bringing our hands up now, up to our shoulder height, okay, no higher. If you've got any problems with your shoulders, remember you can do this movement with the arms a little bit lower, or if you start to get really out of path, you can bring your hands down onto your hips. Okay? Now then, if you're feeling really good, and this is a moderate intensity, we're just going to take it out a little bit quicker. So we're tapping side to side, keeping our chest lifted. We're looking good. Nice deep breaths. Keeping those arm lines nice and strong. And remember, as you start to get a little bit tired, still keep our chest lifted. Keep pointing those toes. Nice deep breaths. Remember, you can slow it down if you need to. Okay, if not, keep it going at a nice good pace. And well done. Now we're going to bring it into a march. Okay, and from the march now we're going to come into a sit to stand. So I want you to take your feet now, so they should be about shoulder width apart. And our feet are close to the chair behind. And we're going to sit down with our bottoms and then push up through our heels. Now our knees should be tracked in the same direction as our toes, and our chest is lifted, tummies are probably nice and tight. Okay, so the option with your arms now is that you can keep them out in front for balance. You can cross them against your chest, or you can place them onto your hips, okay? So it's entirely up to you. Looking good. Now if you want to change it slightly, we're going to bring it into a squat. So we're going to come just slightly away from the chair, and we're going to sit down and push up through our heels. So it's a little bit more advanced, okay, because you're using now all your stabilising muscles now to help you under the chair for support. But remember, you can go back to your sit to stand at any time. Keeping those knees, so tracking up the same direction as your toes. Keeping our chest lifted. And we're going to bring it into a march. Well done.
We're going to be going now into our box step. So this one, we've got to imagine we've got a box drawn out on the floor, and we're going to be stepping into each corner. So here we go. So it's forward and back and back. Forward and back. Using these arms, these marching arms, keeping that moderate intensity. Well done. Forward and forward. You can take the legs a bit wider if you want to, or narrower. So forward and back. Forward, back and back. Also, if you want to swap your lead leg, you just going to tap the toe and then step the back foot. Forward, back and back. Well done. Adding some punching arms now, making it a little bit more challenging. Forward and back and back. Forward. You can also bend the knees and go a little bit lower. Keeping that going. Well done. Keeping that tummy tight. Chest lifted. Forward and back and back. Forward, back and back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Well done there.
So, for our next exercise, we're going to do a wall press. So for this, we need a nice strong wall, no obstructions on the wall. And all we're going to do is we're going to place our hands on the wall nice and wide, okay, at shoulder height. From there, we're going to step away from the wall. Okay, keeping our body straight for our shoulders, hips and heels. We're going to simply bend at the elbows, bringing our shoulders to the wall. We're going to press back through our arms, bringing us to the return start position. We're going to keep on doing this. Okay, if you're finding that a little bit easy, when we get back to the start position, simply step away from the wall. Okay, and more an incline, and it's exactly the same movement. Good. Keep it going. And then we'll bring it back to the march.
So we're into our leg curls. Feet go a little bit wider, you're curling your heel up towards your bottom. Okay, with arms, we can add them in. They can reach and pull. The higher the arms go, the harder it's going to be. So you can take it chest level to make it that little bit more difficult. We can take it up towards the ceiling if you want to work really hard. Remember, we do want you breathing a little bit deeper, so go to the level that you could still hold a breath in conversation. If you find it's getting a bit much, bring the arms back down, but keep those heels curling back towards your bottom. If you want to, you can add in your hand brakes. Keep going. So we can come in with our curl. So you can start off low to work harder. The hands can push forwards instead. You can take the hands up towards the ceiling, either one arm at a time or both. You're doing really well. We're nearly done. You've got 4 more. Last 3. That's 2. And 1. Well done.
Okay, we're going to do some heel raises. So, thinking about posture, your feet are going to be hip width apart, tummies in nice and tight, and shoulders away from your ears. Use support to begin with, okay? So I'm going to do a side on so you can see my heels lifting. We're going to come all the way up onto your big toe and toe next to it, and then release down slowly. Pretend you've got glass in front and behind when you're lifting, so you're lifting straight up, like somebody's pulling your hair from the top of your head, and then lowering slowly down. So if you want to challenge this a little bit more, then reduce the support. So one-handed up and slowly releasing down. If you want to challenge it a little bit more, release your hands completely. Place your hands on your hips. Come up. Hold for up to 10 seconds. And then release down slowly. And repeat. I'm going to use support because I need it today. Up you come. Up onto big toe and toe next to it. Breathe. Smile. Glass in front, glass behind, and slowly release down. Do it again. Up. Right up onto your toes. Squeeze those tummies in nice and tight. Release that support if you can. Hands across the front of your chest and slowly down. If you want to challenge it a little bit more, you can close your eyes. Up onto your toes, big toe next to it. And slowly release down. Lovely. One more time. Choose your position. Breathing. Lift. Hold. Tummies in. Shoulders away from the ears. And release down slowly.
Okay, so we're going to stay with the march now, but we're going to start to bring it up a little bit. So we're going to start to lift our feet up a little bit higher off the floor and getting those arms really starting to move by the side of you. Now as we're doing this, I want you to think about your posture. Okay, so you should be standing up nice and tall and your tummies are pulled in nice and tight. Okay, good stuff. We're going to bring our knees up now a little bit higher, so we're really starting to pick our feet up off the floor. Keeping those arms really starting to come by the side. And you should be starting to get now a little bit more breathless. So we're going to keep you moving. Keep your posture up nice and tall. And remember, if you're starting to get a little bit too out of breath, we can just bring it back down into a nice gentle march. But if you're still feeling good, we're going to get those arms moving and get those knees lifting. And we're going to count it down for 4, 3, 2, and back to our gentle march. Okay, so we're going to come into now our upright row. So we're going to take our feet now so they're about hip distance apart. Okay, drawing into our tummy and our chest is lifted with our shoulders back and down. Now we're going to bring our arms up into an upright row. So we're going to be lifting the elbows and bringing our hands up to about chest height. Okay, so if you imagine now you're zipping up your jacket, that's the movement that we're doing now. Now if you can, I want you to keep your feet moving at the same time. Now, if you're finding this a little bit too easy, we're going to go for our weights, our water bottles, and we're going to keep lifting up our elbows and bringing up those bottles now up to about chest height. And remember, if you can, keep those feet moving. All the time we're keeping our tummies drawn in nice and tight. And we've got 4, 3, 2, 1.
popping our water bottles back down and into our march.
Okay, we're going to do some heel digs. We want you out of breath for this bit. This is part of your cardiovascular exercise. So we're going to start small and then increase the intensity as we go through. Heels go out in front. Small to begin with. Arms go forwards. Remember, you don't have to use the arms. You can just do the heel digs. Good. If you want to make it more challenging, use your arms. If you want to increase the intensity, then get those heels out a little bit further in front. Remember, we want you out of breath for this one. Biggest range of movement that you can manage. If you want to increase it again, go a little bit quicker. So bigger and quicker. Perfect. Keep going with these. Pushing those heels out in front, toes to nose. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done.
So we're going into sumo squats for your next exercise. You can make this as big or as small as you want to. Okay, and if you need support, you can do that with a chair in front of you, or hands can rest onto your hips. So we go from here with a step to the side, come back up to standing. So we step to the side, come back up to standing. So we side and up, that's it. So the bottom pushes back, hands can be resting onto your thighs or on your hips, or you can reach in front as you step to the side to help with your balance. Okay, so the weight is staying through your heels, shoulders are staying relaxed. You can take that dip down as low as you want to, or you can keep it fairly shallow if you need to. Okay, we're going to keep going like this, so we're just stepping and up. From the side, it looks like this. So your backs are staying nice and straight, eyes are staying forward. Nice steady stepping to the side and up, side and up. You're placing the foot fully down each time. One more to each side. Last time, and we're back. Well done.
Okay, so hopefully you've had your drink now, and we're going to bring ourselves into our cool down. Starting with the knee lift, then bringing our knees up nice and high. So we're keeping the arms up. Remember, if you're slightly out of breath, you can drop those arms, but still trying to keep them as high as you can at the moment. That's it. Knees coming up to the height. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and back to our march. Well done. So bringing it now into our half star, tapping out to the side. Bringing those arms up to shoulder height. Remember, slightly lower if you need to, but we're still at the top end of the cool down. So tapping our toes out to the side, keeping our chest lifted. Slow it down a little bit if you need to. We're going to try and keep it going. 2 more, and march. Okay, so we're going to bring ourselves into our hamstring curl. Step and curl up, bringing those arms up nice and high again, pulling them down, a little bit lower if you need to, curling our heels up towards our bottoms. Nice job. Reach and pull. 4, 3, 2, and a march. Okay, well done. So we're going to bring ourselves back into our knee lift now. Hands are going to be a little bit lower than they were just now. Still bringing our knees just coming up to hip height. If you need to, you can just bring it down into a tap. Okay, take some nice deep breaths. 2 more, and into our march. Again, keeping those arms moving. I'm going to take it out into a step touch. Okay, so we're stepping side to side, bringing those arms up to shoulder height. A little bit lower again if you need to. Again, so we're stepping side to side. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and a march. Right then. And we're going to bring ourselves into a heel dig in front. So we're tapping with our heels. We're lifting our toes up towards the ceiling. Reaching those arms, pushing out in front. We've got 2 more. And into a march. We're going to finish off with some heel curls. Arms are lower. Keeping those heels up towards our bottom. 2 more. And into a march.
Okay, you're going to take your heel out in front and accompany it with a small bicep squeeze, like so. So pushing those heels out in front, toes to nose, so you can find a stretch in the lower leg. Good. Side on, so you can see me pushing my heel away and drawing my toes in. Nice and slow and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Keep those feet moving, nice and gently. Gentle, gentle march. Toe taps this time. So opposite arm, opposite foot. So we're trying to find a stretch at the front of that foot and through the ankle. Pointing those toes. Lifting the chest. We're doing the cool down now, so you've done all the hard work. Just some static stretches to go. You're nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Keep those feet moving. Gentle, gentle march. 2 hands go on the bottom of the back. You're going to squeeze those elbows together, keeping those shoulders away from your ears. Lifting your chest. Squeeze those elbows together. Nice stretch across the front of the chest. Squeeze. And release. Okay, just keeping those feet moving. Slow march on the spot. You're going to bring that right arm across in front of you. You're going to hook it with your left. Feel that stretch in that right shoulder. Lovely. Holding it. Side on view for you. Back to the front. Good. And release. Same arm goes over the same shoulder. Spear hand in the belly of that muscle and fingertips going towards your shoulder blades. You feel that stretch through your tricep. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Give that shoulder a little roll. Let's do the same on the other side. So left arm comes across. Hook it with your right. You can feel the stretch in this left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. We're nearly there. Just got some static stretches to go after this, and your workout will be done. So use that spear hand to encourage those fingertips towards your shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Lovely. Give those shoulders a roll. 3, 2, and 1.
So we're just gently pedaling the feet. Okay, they go a little bit wider, hip width apart. We're going to go to our leg curls, taking the heel back towards your bottom. Keeping the knee back will help to stretch through the muscles in the front of the thigh. So we're just squeezing that heel back towards your bottom, arms are just gently swinging, feeling the muscles on the front of the thigh having that gentle stretch. You've got 4 more for each side, so that's 3. There's 2. And 1. Well done. Back down to a gentle pedal. Your feet then are going to be hip width apart. We're going to be going into a stretch for the muscles on the back of the thigh. So we place the feet down. Hands go to the hips. You're going to take a small step forward with 1 foot. So I'll turn side on so you can see. So it's a small step forward, that leg stays straight. You bend your back knee, tall through the spine, and then hinge forward. As you hinge forward, the tailbone's tucking up towards the sky. You're feeling the stretch down the back of the leg, but make sure you relax the muscles on the front of the thigh. And you're breathing normally. With that front foot, pull the toes up towards you and feel the stretch moving into the calves, the back of lower leg. We hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You lower the foot, soften the knee, take your time as you carefully come up. Pedaling the feet, we'll change legs. So again from here, feet are planted, a small step forward with one foot, that leg stays straight. You bend the back, nape tall through the spine, hinge forwards, tailbone tucking up towards the ceiling. You're feeling the stretch down the back of the thigh, relaxing the muscle on the front of the thigh, holding it there. Then with that front foot, you're pulling the toes up towards you, feel the stretch moving into your calf, it's the back of lower leg. We hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot down, soften the knee, take your time as you come up, and then we're pedaling the feet. We're taking the feet a little bit wider, so we're round shoulder width apart, and we hold it there. Hands are going to reach up above you, stretching up. You keep the hips nice and still, then it's an up and over. You're feeling the stretch down the waist. You're breathing normally, hips have stayed still, toes are nice and relaxed. You carefully come back up to upright, stretch up and over. Feel the stretch down the waist. Again, toes are relaxed. Well done. Coming back up, relax the arms down, give the shoulders some circles. So we're just circling round, up, back, down, round, and pause. We're doing 2 more, and last one. Well done. We're bringing the feet back in, just gently waking up through the feet to prepare you for the rest of your day. And you're done. So remember to stay hydrated, stretch as often as you need to, and we look forward to you coming back to do the next circuit with us next time. Thank you. Well done.